Ho, everybody. Welcome back to Break the Tackle. I am the Pep, here with my Week 17 picks of the 2025 NFL season. We have reached the penultimate week of the NFL season. We're quickly approaching the playoffs now. We're pretty close to knowing who's in and who's out. Last week, I went 12-4. This might have been my best week of the season. I went 12-4 in my picks, putting me in an overall record of 154 wins, 85 losses, and 1 tie. And for my bets, another winning week. Back-to-back winning weeks. How about that? I went 6-3, putting me at 55-61 on the year for Pep Bets. With 2 weeks left, maybe I can hit 500, maybe. We'll see. I'm not banking on it, but it's possible. Anything's possible, I guess. So, I did release my picks for the Christmas games. There were 3 Christmas games. The Cowboys at the Commanders. Not only did I get that one right with the Cowboys, I actually put a score prediction. I was only off by 1 point. I said 31-23. It ended up being 30-23. So I was like that close from being precise. Lions at Vikings, the only one I got wrong. I picked the Vikings I picked the Lions. The Vikings ended up winning. Lions are knocked out of the playoffs. Packers are in the playoffs, still with a chance to fight for the division. And then the third game, I took the Broncos and the Chiefs. They were giving them a fight, but the Broncos pulled it out in the end, 20-13. 2-1 on the Christmas games. We'll take it. But let's start with our first of 2 Saturday games where we have the Houston Texans at the LA Chargers. A good one here. A lot of playoff implications. If the Chargers lose, the Broncos will officially claim the AFC West. I think the Texans are going to pull this one out. I think their defense is going to do a good job of stopping the Chargers. They did kind of let up against the Raiders, but maybe trap game. Maybe they were just taking it easy. I think the Texans are going to show up here and get the job done. And Chargers are good, but I don't feel great about them in the playoffs. Yeah, I'm going to go Texans. It could go either way. I wouldn't be shocked if the Chargers won this one. Next, we have the Baltimore Ravens at the Green Bay Packers, and this game is not as exciting as we probably initially hoped. Lamar Jackson is doubtful. And then for the Packers, not only is Jordan Love questionable, but Malik Willis is questionable. So we have no idea who these quarterbacks are going to end up being. I'm going to go with the Ravens. I think they're desperate. They know that if they lose, they're out. They need to win out from here, and they need the Steelers to lose this week. So, I think they're going to give it everything they got, and I think they're going to pull this one out in Green Bay. To start the 1 o'clock Sunday games, we have the Arizona Cardinals at the Cincinnati Bengals. Who cares? I guess I'll go the Bengals, but Seattle Seahawks at the Carolina Panthers. All right, now we're talking here. I'm going to take Seattle, but Carolina has been pretty good at getting these upsets. They are 2-0 against teams who are 1 seeds in the NFC, and they're playing another current 1 seed. They beat the Packers when they were the 1 seed. They beat the Rams when they were the 1 seed. There's a chance Panthers could pull an upset, and they're looking to clinch the NFC South this week with a win and a Tampa loss. So be on the lookout for that. But in this instance, I am going to go with the Seattle Seahawks to get the win. Pittsburgh Steelers at the Cleveland Browns. I think the Browns are going to pull up a fight. I really do, but I got to take the Steelers to get the win here. They're a different team right now. They're feeling really good. And now there's a chance that if the Ravens end up losing, there's a chance Steelers could be resting a bunch of guys here because they'd had the division clinched already. But my guess is the Ravens are going to pull the upset. Steelers will have something to play for. And I think they're going to squeak out their first win in Cleveland in about, 3-4 years. I'm going to take the Pittsburgh Steelers to get the win. New Orleans Saints at the Tennessee Titans. I am going to take the Saints. They're playing better football lately. I got to give them credit. I thought they were going to be the worst team in the league. It was looking that way, but they found some momentum down the stretch. Got to give credit to, what the hell is the name of the coach? Kellen Moore. I was blanking on his name. My apologies. Got to give credit to Kellen Moore. He's doing a really good job of hyping this team up. I say their momentum continues. Give me the Saints to get the win and keep building that culture. Jacksonville Jaguars at the Indianapolis Colts. All right, this might be my upset of the week. I'm going to take the Colts here to get a surprise win. Backs are against the wall. They are desperate. They need to win to keep their playoff hopes alive. Granted, I think if the Texans win, they might be eliminated. Might have to double check on that one, but I'm going to take the Colts to get the upset here. I don't know why. I'm just feeling an Indy upset. I think Jags are due for a letdown. Give me the Colts here. Old Man Rivers gets a win. Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Miami Dolphins. I mean, the Bucs still have something to play for, but they have not been looking good the last month or so. The Dolphins are hit or miss. I'm going to go with the Buccaneers. I think they're due for a win. Let's go Tampa in this battle of Florida teams. New England Patriots at the New York Jets. I guess lock of the week. Give me the Patriots. I mean, the Jets are the goddamn Jets. To start the 4 o'clock games, we have the game of the week. No, the game of the year. The New York Giants at the Las Vegas Raiders. It is Tank Bowl, baby. Whoever wins really loses. Whoever loses is the real winner, because this is for the #1 overall pick. I'm gonna take the Raiders to get the win here, which means the Giants are really winning, but I don't know. It's a coin flip. I mean, the Raiders are looking like they're doing their best to tank putting Brock Bowers on IR, but I don't know. I don't know. It's one of those games where you feel like you're going to lose no matter who you pick. I'm going to go with the Raiders here, but yeah, I don't know. Philadelphia Eagles at the Buffalo Bills. The Bills might have a letdown here, but at the same time, I don't know about the Eagles, because what do they have to play for now? Because I'm pretty sure they're locked in the 3 seed at this point. Like, maybe they could sneak into the 2 seed, but I think they're pretty much locked where they are. Maybe they could fall to the 4 seed if, like, Carolina wins out and they lose out, but it doesn't really matter. If you're not getting the 1 seed, what does it matter? I'm going to say the Bills get this one here. Sunday Night Football, the Chicago Bears at the San Francisco 49ers. Both teams are alive for that #1 seed. I'm feeling Chicago here. I don't know. I think San Fran's due for a letdown. I think Chicago gets a sneaky win over the San Francisco 49ers. And finally, Monday Night Football, LA Rams at the Atlanta Falcons. Falcons winning 2 games in a row. How about that? I picked the Falcons and they won. I don't believe it. I can't remember the last time that's happened. Like week 2? I can't remember the last time that's happened. But it's not going to happen this week. Give me the Rams to get the win here, because the Rams are better than the Falcons, and I don't think anyone will dispute that. Time for Pep's Bets. These are the games I would bet, which means you might want to pick the opposite, but with how hot it's been the last 2 weeks, I don't know. Maybe you should start listening to me. This is where I jinx it. So I did take one bet. I'm already 1-0 in the week. I had the Cowboys and Commanders going over 50.5, so already 1-0 on the week. I'm going to go Texans plus 1.5 at the Chargers, I should say. I'm going to go Saints minus 2.5 at the Titans. Give me the Colts plus 6 against the Jaguars. I think even if they don't get the upset, it's going to be a competitive game. I want to take Seahawks at the Carolina Panthers over 42.5. I think that's like low enough points to where I trust they'll get the over. I'm also going to take the over for the Giants at the Raiders over 41.5. I feel like that might be a higher scoring game than you would expect. Give me the Bills minus 1.5 against the Eagles. I just think the Eagles don't have much to play for. They might not be as motivated for this game. I'm going to double dip with this game. I'm going to go over 43.5 points. I'm going Chicago plus 3 at the San Francisco 49ers. Maybe a little bold take by me. And I'm going to double dip on this game as well. I'm going to take the under 52.5 for Chicago at San Fran. Let's recap my picks for Week 17.
Cowboys over Commanders, Lions over Vikings, Broncos over Chiefs, Texans over Chargers, Ravens over Packers, Bengals over Cardinals, Seahawks over Panthers, Steelers over Browns, Saints over Titans, Colts over Jaguars, Buccaneers over Dolphins, Patriots over the Jets, Raiders over the Giants, Bills over the Eagles, Bears over the 49ers, and Rams over the Falcons.
Now let's hear from all of you. Who do you have winning in Week 17? Let us know in the comments down below. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy. Hit the subscribe button. We are trying to get to 500 subscribers by the Super Bowl. As of this recording, I believe we're at 422, something like that. We're making good progress, guys. Let's keep going up. Also, be sure to check us out on Instagram and TikTok. Have yourself a Merry Christmas, a Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Boxing Day. Merry Festivus, happy insert holiday here to you. I can't remember all of them, I apologize. And if you don't celebrate any holidays, just have a great day. And thanks again for watching Break the Tackle. We love football, we talk football.